so fast when you said any men that I swear the truth was slipping faster than braids at a pool party with no rubber bands. You had to slam on the brakes mid-sentence and remix it into not attractive to a lot of men just to make the blow sound a little softer. Girl, the truth is painful, huh? You tried to throw a little glitter on that gut punch, but it still hit harder than a linebacker on pre-workout and knocked you straight into the city limits of delusional nation, population, you. And since we're here, let's unpack it. So it's not all that great having their attention, huh? Maybe, just maybe, because deep down you know they don't really like you. Not the way you wish they did. Not the way you need them to for the fantasy to stay alive. Let's also be real. When a man is actually attracted to you, it shows. His effort shows. His attention shows. His resources show. And when he's not, you get the bare minimum, the bored texts, the random, what you doing at midnight, the struggle dates at fast food restaurants with broken chairs. That's why y'all get the bare minimum. Men beg me to be with them. Men offer to pay bills without me even asking. If you could have someone paying your bills, why wouldn't you? It's great to have my bills paid. I don't know what you're talking about. Who in their right mind says, no thanks, I'll pay everything myself and struggle too? If someone's mistreating you, the answer isn't independence cosplay. It's finding someone who values you enough to invest in you. What the heck are y'all on? Oh, I know. It's the delusion tour, fresh off being rejected by every team in the league. Got it. Welcome back to the only space where the truth isn't filtered, focus grouped, or fluffed to protect feelings. We don't rewrite reality over here, we just remind you of it. I've had my man tell me straight up that he and all his friends don't find y'all attractive behind closed doors, and I told him back, I don't either. I used to cape for y'all hard. I was handing out participation trophies like a YMCA counselor, defending everything y'all did, explaining away everything like I was the PR manager for Delusion Enterprises. But then I woke up. I realized I was fighting for a cause that even the market didn't validate. Meanwhile, y'all out here scaring men and women into emotional pretzels trying to avoid hurting y'all's feelings. I saw a video, can't find it right now, but best believe if I do, it's going up on my shorts. A light-skinned dude said he preferred lighter women because they're softer and easier to deal with. He jumped out like club security yelling, "No, they're not better!" and forced him to backtrack like he was dodging eviction papers. But baby, the truth slipped out before the fear kicked in. He meant what he said. He prefers them for a reason. They are softer. They are easier to deal with. They look better. Otherwise, why would they be the pick? You don't pick worse options unless you're guilt-tripped into it with, "But I was there for you," speeches. And even then, they get left the second they get a real option. It's giving, "You think you're better than me," energy. But let's be real. You think we're better, you would have by now. You don't date out because they don't pick you either. Let's call a fade a fade. Your own men don't pick you, and men outside your race. Same energy, different jerseys. You can't pull up to the dating market looking like you just finished running defensive drills, neck thicker than the D-line, blacker than derp in the Amazon rainforest at midnight, demanding luxury treatment and expecting standing ovations. Studies have already shown, over and over, that Black women, especially unambiguous ones, are rated the least attractive across racial lines. And before y'all pull out the tired, internalized racism excuse, the studies included Black men and Black women doing the rating. It's not internalized racism, it's external reality. Psychology 101 says attraction is driven by cues of femininity, softness, symmetry, and vitality. If your energy, face structure, and demeanor are fighting against those traits, it shows. And here's why the delusion is so thick. When the ego can't process constant rejection, it invents an alternate world where it's the victim, not the market reality. It convinces itself that preference is oppression, that standards are prejudice, and that desirability is a conspiracy. It's not empowerment. It's psychological self-defense against admitting that the market sees what you don't want to fix. When you can't face the mirror, you attack the mirror. That's why they mob people into lying. That's why they cry isms every time reality walks into the room. Because the alternative, Acknowledging that you don't match the traits men universally desire is too painful. But you can't mob people into attraction. You can't hashtag your way into desirability. You can't lecture a man into lust. Biology is not moved by slogans, emotional manipulation, or pity parties. It's moved by instinct, and instinct don't lie. And while y'all are out here trying to strong-arm the market into handing out fantasy deals, the rest of us who actually match what men want are winning. And we're not even breaking a sweat doing it. Adjust accordingly. Thanks for tuning in to another reality check where we serve it unfiltered, undefeated, and unapologetic. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're tired of being gaslit by people who can't beat the algorithm or biology. Until next time, stay sharp. Follow for more unapologetic, exotical content where we don't rewrite reality, we just remind you of it.